Welcome to the Shreveport Connection with Tommy. This video is on your SmackDown WWE main events for this week of Halloween, November the 1st for SmackDown tomorrow night. Happy birthday goes out to Christy Hemme, turned 33 years old on October 28th. She was born in 1980. She's been working behind the scenes for TNA, for Impact Wrestling, and co-hosts the Impact Wrestling podcast with Jeremy Borash. WWE personality Bruno Lauer, who managed as Harvey Whippleman, celebrated his 48th birthday on Sunday. He was born October 27, 1965. He also managed Downtown Bruno in the Memphis territory. And Lauer wrote a book called Wrestling with the Truth in 2008. Longtime pro wrestler and former WCW booker Kevin Sullivan celebrated his 64th birthday on Saturday. He was born October 26, 1949. Former WWE wrestler Taka Michinoku turned 40 on Saturday. He was born October 26, 1973. Taka worked in WWE from 1997 to 2001, then returned to have a very successful career in Japan. He and Taichi recently defeated Forever Hooligans to win the IWGP Jr heavyweight tag team titles. There are no pro wrestling shows posted this week for ESPN Classic. After Monday's episode of Raw went off the air, Triple H addressed the crowd and said that Big Show was lucky that he left because he was about to whoop his ass. Triple H then proceeded to tell everyone that he's throwing them out. Meanwhile, Stephanie then took the mic while fans insulted Triple H. Then Triple H then told the crowd that since no one wants to leave, you're all now hired for WWE. And guess what? You're all fired. Get the hell out. And that concluded the WWE taping. That was hilarious. The world's fastest hiring and firing in 10 seconds. There were 2 scripts written for this past week's Raw. This past Monday, one that featured Vince McMahon already advertised in the arena. That did not happen. Obviously, the one without Vince ended up being used, although Vince is expected to return to TV very soon. John Cena was hyped his appearance at this week's tapings in Florida, writing on Twitter, big, hashtag Tampa Tuesday tonight. At WWE Universe, at WWE back for one more round. Tampa tonight. See you there. Hashtag SmackDown, hashtag WWE run the show. Then hashtag WRS. WWE Intercontinental Champion Curtis Axel responded via Twitter to Conan, writing that he lacks charisma. Well, what do you know, Axel wrote. Looks like at Conan 5150 is trying to gain social media popularity by talking about a real superstar. Conan then responded on Twitter, on his Twitter page, don't give a F about social media popularity. I don't know you and have nothing against you, dude. You just have zero charisma. It's odd to see the WWE wrestler respond to criticism in this manner. I have a feeling Axel either has or will be hearing about it from the office. Oddly enough, he ended up giving Conan the social media attention he implied he was craving. Follow Axel online at twitter.com/RealCurtisAxel. Follow MLW.com podcaster and AAA office staffer Conan at twitter.com/Conan5150. He posted a sneak peek clip from Total Divas where Nikki Bella tells boyfriend John Cena that Natalya peed her pants in the ring after being hit by Naomi. Well, Cena went one better, admitting he pooped himself once also in the middle of the ring. The WWE crew will have this time off this weekend before heading overseas for next week's TV tapings. As seen on Raw this week, WWE did subtle teases for a Roman Reigns babyface turn. It's going to happen, but probably not for several months. The long-term idea is that Reigns splits off as a babyface, and the new feud will with the Wyatt family versus CM Punk and Daniel Bryan is the first step towards making the Wyatt's new 6-man main event unit. And here's the results for your main event. Dark match, it was Adrian Neville, formerly of NXT, defeating Sami Zayn, also from NXT. Ryback defeated Kofi Kingston. Ryback hits a jackhammer in response to Bill Goldberg chants. Heath Slater versus Santino Marella was up next. Santino got the win after some comedy. A recap of Damon Sandow cashing in and Triple H promo on Big Show's lawsuit of show. Fandango with Summer Rae versus Great Khali. With Natalia and Hornswoggle was up next. The match was very bad and got boring. Chance Fandango got the win and everybody fought. Los Matadores defeated Los Locals. Los Matadores debuted new blue outfit. I didn't get to see the main event. I had other important things to do for that match. Tape for tomorrow night. Spoilers for SmackDown. There are 2 reports for this. Of course, the dark match. Adrian Neville defeated Sami Zayn. And the first match tape was World Heavyweight Champion John Cena kicking off SmackDown as he talks about winning the belt at Hell in a Cell, and he's back on SmackDown. He's then interrupted by Zeb Colter, Jack Swagger, and Antonio Cesaro. Damien Sandow came out and called Cena a hypocrite, running him down. WWE Tag Team Champions Cody Rhodes and Goldust are out next. It looks like we've got Cena, Cody, and Goldust versus Sandow, Cesaro, and Swagger for tonight's main event. There's a pre-match promo with the Shield where Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins ended up staring at Dean Ambrose and teasing tension like on Raw. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose versus the Usos was up next. They teased more tension in the Shield. Big E Langston comes out and stands at ringside for the Usos. The Usos end up getting the win clean by pinfall. After the match, Big E had a stare down with the Shield, mainly Roman Reigns, until they retreated through the crowd. Another segment, this time it's a segment with Dolph Ziggler trying to sell WWE shop merchandise. Eric Rowan and Luke Harper versus Darren Young and Titus O'Neil was up next. Then Harper and Rowan dominate and handle Darren early on as Wyatt got the win. After the match, Bray Wyatt comes in the ring and hits Young with a nasty-looking Sister Abigail. Miz TV with Miz is up next as the new champion. Randy Orton was a special guest. Right in the middle of the question, Orton lays the Miz out with RKO smiles. Bella Twins and Natalya defeated AJ Lee and Tamina Snuka and Alicia Fox when Natalya made AJ tap to the sharpshooter. Then they aired a Survivor Series promo. Another taped interview with Triple H talking about Big Show's lawsuit. Triple H says Big Show is now banned from WWE for life. We'll see how that action handles. In your main event, John Cena, Cody Rhodes, and Goldust versus Damien Sandow. Jack Swagger and Antonio Cesaro was up next for your main event. Cody and Goldust were acting hesitant to interact with Cena. This was described as one of the best multi-man matches in some time. Cena got the win for his team by pinning Swagger. Well, that's the end of the first report. Wayne Cordova was at the SmackDown tapings of Tampa and passed on the following results for that show. For the SmackDown. And here we go. SmackDown began with John Cena recap videos. Cena cut a promo. Want some? Come get some. Real Americans interrupted him. Jeff Coulter called Cena a patriot and thanked him for beating Alberto Del Rio. He asked Cena to join the Real Americans. Cena cut a funny promo on them. Damien Sandow interrupted them and vowed to end the Cena era. The the Brother Rhodes, and that's Cody and Goldust ran into even out numbers. Vicky Guerrero came out and ordered a 6-man tag main event with Cena, Cody, and Goldust versus Sandow and the Real Americans. Match number 1, Jimmy and Jey Uso defeated Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose with Reigns. Big E Langston interrupted even the numbers, and seeds continue to be planted for the Shield breakup. Match number 2, the Wyatt family defeated Primetime Players. Miz TV was up next with the Miz. and Randy Orton came out and RKO'd The Miz. Match number 3, the Bella Twins and Natalya defeated AJ Lee, Tamina, and Alicia Fox. AJ taps out to Natalya's sharpshooter. And match number 4, John Cena, Goldust, and Cody Rhodes defeated Jack Swagger, Antonio Cesaro, and Damian Sandow. And that was the only result that they got. But this guy did give the dark match main event results. Daniel Bryan defeated WWE Champion Randy Orton. Supposedly a championship match, but it was a disqualification when the Shield interfered. And that was the end of the SmackDown taping results sent in by Wayne Cordova. October 24th results for the month of November leading up into December. The exact dates I did get from NXT from Full Sail University in Winter Park, Florida. November 20th episode. The announcers were William Regal, Alex Riley, and Byron Saxton. Bo Dallas opens the show to talk about the Bo Dallas versus the World Tour. Bo shows us photos from his trip around the world with WWE. Balloons are everywhere. Bo has cookies passed out to all the fans in attendance. NXT General Manager JBL comes out and gives props to Bo. Sami Zayn interrupted and wants to be reinstated by JBL and wants a title shot immediately. Well, JBL reinstates Sami because it's best for business, but isn't happy about it. JBL announces the Beat the Clock challenge. Well, Alexander Rusev defeated Colin Cassidy at 5 minutes 33 seconds in the first Beat the Clock match. Camacho and Hunico, anybody remember what their team name was? Defeated the local wrestlers. Some local wrestlers. They cut a promo after the match and said that they're coming for the Ascension. Cassius Ohno defeated Tyler Breeze in 4 minutes 48 seconds in the Beat the Clock match. So the time is now 4 minutes 48 seconds. Adrian Neville defeated Aiden English at 4 minutes 45 seconds in the Beat the Clock match. So now that's the new time. Sami Zayn then defeated Leo Kruger right as the clock ran out in the Beat the Clock match. JBL came out, blamed the referee, and announced Zayn versus Neville for next week, with the winner facing both. And in November 27th episode, the announcers are William Regal, Renee Young, and Alex Riley this time. Antonio Cesaro defeated Yoshitatsu, where's he been, with the neutralizer and a Cesaro swing. Cesaro had words and a stare down with William Regal. He also argued with Byron Saxton. Next up was the Bo Dallas defeated CJ Parker in a non-title match. Hunico and Camacho defeated the Ascension in a non-title match. Tyler Breeze defeated Cassius Ohno. Ohno was attacked before the match by Alexander Rusev. Then Adrian Neville defeated Sami Zayn to become the new number 1 contender. Bo Dallas was on commentary. Sami and Adrian hugged after the match. December 4th, taped episode. The announcers are Byron Saxton, Renee Young, and Alex Riley. Paige defeated Natalya with the NXT Women's title on the line. Aiden English defeated a local wrestler. Antonio Cesaro came out and apologized to Byron Saxton for getting into it with him last week. Cesaro called Saxton over to the stage and ended up smacking him. Tyson Kidd defeated Leo Kruger after Sami Zayn came out and distracted Kruger. Adrian Neville defeated Bo Dallas by countout with the NXT title on the line. Everybody knows the title cannot change on the countout. And your final taping, spoiler for December 11th episode, the Ascension defeated Camacho and Hunico with NXT titles on the line. Summer Rae and Sasha Banks defeated Bayley and Natalya. Alexander Rusev defeated Cassius Ohno by submission. Mojo Rawley defeated Scott Dawson after the match. Sylvester Leffert tried to have words with Rawley, which led to Dawson laying Rawley out with a cheap shot. And your main event was Leo Kruger defeating Sami Zayn and attacked him after the match. Zayn fought back and they brawled to the floor until the referees broke it up. And that concludes my NXT, SmackDown, and WWE main event. Spoilers. Thanks again. Peace out.